All right, good afternoon. Welcome to our 4:15 session of the district-wide staff meeting, our first one of the school year. Just want to remind you, for those of you that have not participated in the past, there's a chat option on the side if you'd like to submit questions. I'll be glad to answer those at the end. Just want to start out with some MISD proud moments, and really just want to thank several of our departments. First of all, I want to thank all of our teachers and staff for a great start to the school year. I've had numerous comments on campuses and from parents and from others about what a great start this has been this year. Obviously, there are things that happen, but overall, it's been a tremendous start. I want to thank you for that, and it's thanks to your efforts that this is that occurs. But want to definitely reach out and shout out to our Human Resources Department. That group, I think we had, I'm not sure the exact number, well over 100 new staff members that were brought on board throughout the summer. And so there's a tremendous amount of work, paperwork, and different things that go on. So I want to thank them for all that they've done. Our Department of Learning, with all of our professional development and new teacher training that takes place throughout the summer and the start of the year, I want to thank them. Definitely our Transportation Department, as you can imagine, transporting thousands of students to and from school each day, especially at the start of the year, getting into the routines of pickups and drop-offs and getting the kids in the routine of getting on and off the buses with our badge system. And there's a lot of challenges that we faced that first week. And then not to mention just traffic in general, which continues to increase throughout the community. So thank you to our Transportation Department. Also, maintenance custodial staff, tremendous effort over the summer, and then preparing our buildings for, once again, a great start. Facilities look great, and want to thank them. And then I definitely want to take the time just to thank our technology department. We have a very limited in size technology department. You can imagine with the start of the year with all the different software programs and devices that are throughout the district and trying to get those up and running and getting new teachers on board. There's a tremendous challenge, I guess, in doing that, while at the same time, we were able to distribute over 5,500 devices to all of our elementary students over the last week. So to get all those devices out in the first week and still manage a technology department with the numerous staff members that we have and students is tremendous. So I want to thank them for what they've done. Great effort. I know they've had many late nights and early mornings over the last month or two in preparation and then getting those out. So thank you to them. Just a few items today that I want to touch on is we had the Irvin Elementary ribbon cutting ceremony last Friday. We had a great turnout. I want to thank everyone involved in that. It's a great facility. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Also, our zoning process, as you know, Dietrich Middle School will be opening in the 2021 school year. So this September, here in just a couple of weeks, we're going to begin our middle school zoning process. It's going to be made up of community members who are going to research possible zones. They'll work with our demographer. They're going to present a recommendation to the community and seek input. They're going to present it to the board. They're going to seek input from the community in October, and then they will take it to our board for action in December. So our goal is to have the boundary set for our 3 middle schools at the December board meeting. And you'll be seeing more information about that coming up. And so if you just check that out on our website, and you can see the process for our new zones. As you probably are feeling on your campuses, we set a new record enrollment on the first day of school. We welcomed 9,634 students. That was 211 more than we've had any other day in MISD. By last Friday, the enrollment had climbed to 9,725 students. And today our enrollment is 9,757 students. So we continue to gain students every day. Right now we're at about a 5% growth rate, which is right on target with our demographer's projections. We also set some records this year for grade level enrollments. Our 9th grade across the district, we have 856 9th graders, and we have 810 7th graders. So just to give you an idea of where we are number-wise. As you may have noticed coming out of our board meeting a couple weeks ago or last week, as part of our Bond 2016 program, we started the renovation of the old Irvin Elementary campus. And many of you are aware, but in that building, we're going to house the Jenkins Early Education Center, where our daycare and our employee pre-K program will be held. Additionally, we're going to house some new innovative career courses that are going to include cybersecurity, entrepreneurship course known as Incubator EDU, and then Project Lead the Way, along with our culinary arts program. The building was named the Mile. The board approved that name last week. It stands for the Midlothian Innovation Learning Experience, or Innovative Learning Experience. And soon we're going to have some architectural drawings to showcase the renovation. We'll get those out to you. Those will be on our website. We'll present those to the board. We may even can share those at a future district-wide staff meeting here online. Also, we're excited to say that we were featured, or the Mile, the new facility and the programs going in there, were featured in D Magazine for the renovation effort, along with the innovative courses that are going to be offered there. So read the article. You can visit our website. We have that out there, and it's been out there on Twitter and other social media sites. So check out that article. It's great for Midlothian ISD. Also, if you have topics, questions, or concerns for future meetings, the future district-wide staff meetings, please let us know. We sent out a link today for you to submit for future meeting topics. So we want to make sure that we're addressing your concerns, your questions, the things that you want to know more about during this time on Wednesday. These sessions are only going to last 5 to 7 to 8 minutes, and we want to make sure they're valuable to you with the information that you need. So we actually had a couple questions submitted today that I want to address. The first one was, will MISD have its own police department, or will we move to having one SRO per campus? I will say that we've made tremendous strides in the area of safety and security over the last 2 or 3 years. We've been adding additional SROs over that time. This month, Commander Hicks has joined our team as part of our Midlothian Police Department partnership. I introduced him at Convocation. I believe many of you have had an opportunity to interact with him. We're going to continue to look at establishing a robust staffing plan for our SROs. I'm not certain if that is an SRO per campus, if it's what that's going to look like as we move forward. Right now, we have an SRO for every secondary campus. We're also in conversation looking at adding some part-time SROs to be available on campuses where there's not one all day, to be a presence on that campus. So we're working through those details. But I will also say that at this time, we are not having conversations about starting an MISD police department. We feel like we have a strong partnership with the Midlothian Police Department, and we want to continue to work to expand that and enhance that, their presence in our schools. The second question that was submitted was, will our MISD Express Care Clinic expand its services to include physicals and vaccines, and will we offer flu shots? So right now we offer the Tdap vaccination. Our benefits department, as many of you are aware, arranges the flu shot clinics for our employees at a minimal cost. As far as offering additional vaccinations and physicals, we don't at this point at the MISD Express Care Clinic, but it's something that we definitely can have a conversation with Methodist, who is our clinic provider, and see if we can add those services and see if that's even possible. So we definitely appreciate the question, and we will look into that to see if we can add that if that seems to be a demand from our staff. So that concludes our session for today. I'm going to jump back over here to the chat portion and see if anyone has submitted a question. All right, at this point, I don't see any questions. This is about the length that we want to keep these sessions, but hopefully some of this information has been beneficial to you. And as we go throughout the year, like I said earlier, please submit those things that are on your minds that you'd like for us to address. And we want this to be a valuable time for you. So appreciate each one of you. I appreciate it, your effort, and a great start to this school year. I know it's going to be a great year. And that concludes our session, and have a wonderful evening.